Morning. It's a terrible day. It's wet and cold. Well, that's okay. I'm in Algonquin Park. I'm going to hike the Western Uplands Trail. It's going to be awesome. Follow along. Let's go. I got my permits ready to go. Here we are, Western Uplands Trail. There's the Bridge to Happiness. Solo endeavor. Wasn't supposed to be, but sometimes it goes that way. My brother was supposed to join me. It was his idea, actually, but he hurt his back. He is in rough shape, so he couldn't come. He had a good excuse not to come. I don't. So let's go. We're going to go to Little Hardy Lake tonight, and tomorrow night going to venture north to Maggie Lake, the north side, and I think it's going to be a great time. Trail's a little sloppy today. I don't mind getting a little wet. So I was here. Woohoo! Almost got wet there. I was here last December, and I was trying to do the same hike I'm doing today. But Lady Algonquin, she bested me. She was having none of it. She sent me packing. Trail conditions were just so bad, so icy, that it was dangerous. So I turned back after one night. On that particular trip, I held the only backcountry pass in the whole park, so it tells you what the conditions were like. But I will not be turned back today. So I've been working pretty hard to get my pack weight down. And my base weight this trip was 12 pounds, 4 ounces. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I had my food and water and fuel on top of that. I should really be working on my body weight. That's a whole nother video. Things I do for you people. That is so weird how the roots to that yellow birch just grew out over top of this little stream here. Even created a little dam over there. It's still alive. Wow. Nature will find a way. So, Maple Lake. I'm maybe a third of the way to my first campsite. I might stop somewhere around here, have a bite to eat, something to drink, or I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good, so I might just continue on. Figure about an hour and a half from here to Little Hardy or so. I think I'll press on. Changed my mind. I thought I'd just take a few minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes. Have a bite, have some lunch. I organize things by the meal, by the day. So here's my lunch. Some cheese, some chorizo on a wrap with some mustard. Keeps you going for a while. Very tasty. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this lunch and keep on moving. Oh, sun's trying to come out. Trying. That would be nice. All right, getting close. Leech Lake. Oh, turned out just amazing. There's a lake through the trees. There's the sun through the trees. Oh, glad I made the trip. All right, what do we have here? Little Hardy Lake. Well, that's my camp for the night. There's only one campsite on Little Hardy. So that's going to be awesome, all by myself. So, make my way down. Hope it's a nice one. Well, it'll do. Not the most beautiful sight I've ever seen in my life. People left a bit of garbage. But this lake is all mine for the night. Love it. So I got my hammock all set up there. Tarp's still in the snake skins. I'm going to drop that real fast. Put it in storm mode on the lake side because that's where the wind's going to be coming. Close up the doors here. And hopefully porch mode facing the woods. See how that serves me. I have my 0 degree Fahrenheit quilts with me. It's basically going to get down to 0 or -1 tonight. So I don't actually need something that warm or that heavy. But I don't have a set of quilts that will bring me, you know, to the 0 degree Celsius range. I have some Climate Shield, a couple of Climate Shield quilts that just won't get me down that far. So I'm shopping for a new quilt. Not sure what it'll be. I love my hammock gear, but I might get underground quilts because they make them specifically for the dream hammocks. Not that I've had any trouble with my hammock gear. It stays on my shoulder when I'm sleeping, stays on my feet. But I'm in the shopping mode. All right, time to get that tarp down. Storms are coming. These winds coming off Little Hardy Lake are insane. My little shelter. Wow. Actual white caps rolling in out there. You can see that? Yeah. But behind it, I think there's a high pressure system. Blue skies blowing this way. I think I have enough wood. I gotta process all that now. It'll take me, sometime. Hour or so. Have some dinner. Get camp situated. It's a bit of a mess right now. Check in later. So it's time for dinner. I've been using this How You Like Minimalist for a while. Quite a few trips, and I like it. It fits. Small MSR butane fuel canisters inside, and it also fits this stove. Now, I have the pocket rockets and I have other things, but this one is from a company called BRS. That's the bag it comes in, and they claim it's the smallest stove in the world. Well, it's the smallest stove in this campsite, that's for sure. It's titanium. Weighs something like, something ridiculous, like 9 grams or 11 grams, I forget, but it weighs nothing and fits in any pot. So when you want to travel really light, I got this one on eBay, BRS. I'm having some of this backpacker pantry red beans and rice. It's good. You probably figured out that I'm not a vegetarian, so I like to add a bit of meat to that. So that chorizo I had for lunch, so good. And they say 2.5 cups of water, but with this particular one, I find it works better with 2. There's my 2-cup measurement. Good stuff. Close her up. Give her a good shake. 20 minutes from now, we'll be eating. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Rice. Chunks of sausage. It's a little salty, like most of these meals. It's a spot. Well, that was a decent dinner. I enjoyed it. Now it's time for dessert. Time for my Lynch's hot apple cider and a couple shots of Fireball cinnamon whiskey. So good. Well, it's been a great day so far. Airbags hung. It's time to get a fire on. I got a good few hours worth of wood, so let's get started. Found some birch bark. Best tinder out there. There we go. Believe it or not, it's 9 o'clock. Close to it. 5 to 9. Still pretty bright out. Spring peepers are active. Oh, that's a nice fire. Morning. Day 2. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, slept for 9 hours. Nice. It's raining pretty hard, so I'm just going to hang out in here for a little bit longer, see if it slows up. If it does, great. If not, go grab my bear bag, have some oatmeal, hit the trail. Alright. Talk to you later. Well, one thing about a hammock, you always have somewhere dry and comfortable to sit. It's 9:30. I wanted to be on the trail for 10. Doesn't look like I'm going to make that, but I guess this is what separates the men from the morons. Clearly I'm a moron. Alright, not going to be much filming done today if this rain doesn't let up. But I'll check in when I can. Go eat your oatmeal. So one thing I really like about this GSI Minimalist pot is it's a pot, cup, and bowl all in one. See? You boil your water, cook your meal in it, or make your coffee in it. The lid goes on, and then it stores in this neoprene cozy so you don't burn your hands. And saves a lot of weight, saves a lot of space. So on a trip like this, it's always in my pack. Okay, I'm ready to rock. Camp's all clean, cleaner than when I got here anyway. And I'm heading out to Maggie Lake. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm wearing here. It's a contraption called the Paca. And it's an integrated rain jacket pack cover. And the jury's out on it right now. My brother lent it to me for the weekend. He loves it. I asked the warden if she'd buy me one for our 31st anniversary. She said, "Get a job." So that was it. I said, "I got a job, baby. Loving you 24/7. She said, "Don't baby me, get a job." So anyway, I'm not even sure if I like it because you have to take the raincoat off to put it on the pack, and then you put the pack on, pull the rain suit around you. So in doing that, I got soaked since it's raining so hard. But the beauty of this, if it's not raining, you put the pack cover, you put it on your pack in pack cover mode, and the rain jacket tucks into the side. And if it starts raining, you just reach around, pull it out, put the jacket on. But in an instance like this, where it's raining already before I hit the trail, you will get wet. So, jury's out. I'm going to think about it. Anyway, I got to put this phone away. It's getting soaked. Let's go. Ooh, what a day. It is relentless out there. It is just pouring. Unbelievable. I made it to Maggie at about noon. And my plan was, originally, I have a site on the northeast side of Maggie. So my original plan was to go clockwise around Maggie Lake on my campsite. So I did that. Oh, it took me a couple hours to go around to the spot. It is just brutal. I've not seen rain like this for a long time. The wind's coming up now too, so. But I stripped off all my wet clothes, got some dry ones on, and I know I'll be warm in my hammock, and I'm not getting out of this thing until I have to hang the bear bag later on tonight, so. Good to go. I know I'll be warm. Well, time to get some food in me. It's 3 o'clock. Hear that wind? Whoa. All right, see ya. Cliff Bar, chocolate almond fudge. That is a tasty trail bar. I actually think it stopped raining. But this wind is just gusts and gusts and gusts. It's really chilling me. Hope it calms down later on, or else I'm going to have a cold night. Well, sometimes you have to improvise. It was just a deluge of rain today. Nothing could keep it out. It was relentless. I got to a point of saturation there's no coming back from. So I didn't have any warm or dry bottoms. My pants are soaked and everything's soaked. So I had to wear my fleece as a pair of pants. Works pretty good. Legs go through the armholes, of course. The pockets are up here. They serve as nice pockets. Drawstring waist. Woo. Bob's your uncle. All right, there's beautiful Maggie Lake in her post-storm splendor. I think that's the end of the bad weather. I hope so anyway. It looks like the skies are clearing. I have a couple squatters on my campsite. It was just, I'm going to call it a survival situation today. The rain was devastating. The wind was devastating. They had to get out off the trail, so they pitched a tent on my site. That's okay. That's cool. There's my little setup. Which I will be retreating to very soon. I think it's going to rain again. Got my black bark chili in me. Having a hot chocolate. Going to hang the bear bag, and that's it for the day. Feeling a little better now. Had a meal. Got some hot chocolate. Feet are still cold. It's windy. I'm loving it. Oh, there's a few people camping around me. Anybody who'd be out here in a day like this, I don't want to know. They scare me. Something wrong with them. Good morning. Oh, I slept well. Nice and warm. It's cold out though, I can tell. Rained on and off during the night. Sleet too. It sounded like sleet hitting the tarp. So, I should get moving here. My clothes are still soaking wet, I'm sure. They may be frozen. I have a 12K hike out today. It's a pretty good jaunt. So the earlier I get started, the better. That post-hike coffee and donut is going to be so good. All right, time to get moving. You hear that wind? Oh, it's going to be great. Slipping on frozen underwear. Yeah. Well, there's a little snow in my boots. Oh, goody, it is snowing. Oh, I'm not excited for this hike out. Oh, boy. Hypothermia, here I come. Okay, let's get at her. Wow, look at those. They are going to be frosty. Whew. Everything else is frozen and snowed on. Oh boy. Gonna be great. Well, I'm not sure if you can pick up that snow, but it's snowing. All packed up. It's 8:05. Getting ready to hit the trail. It's going to be good. Get some blood pumping through these veins. Warm up a bit. So I've got 12K ahead of me. I'll check in once in a while. So I was talking to the Dutchers the other day. No, not that one. You know, from that band. It wasn't really very good to start with, but now no one remembers her name. Not that one over in England. The Duchess. Yeah, that one. And we both agree. What's up with Gwyneth Paltrow these days? She's so weird. Anybody home? Guess not. Yesterday was a terrible day. I mean, my spirits were good, but the weather was terrible. And I was walking through the woods, and still a very beautiful place to be. And I was singing, and I passed some hikers, and they were laughing at me. You know what? They were just jealous because my falsetto was bang on yesterday. I don't know what it was, but it was awesome. Haters be hating. All right. Right back where we started. Awesome trip. Snow's falling a little bit. Just nice. All right, that's it. Trip's over. It was awesome. Epic. Mythic even, by the time I finished telling this story. I missed your brother, but get well. We'll hit the trail real soon. Can't wait to get home to my warden and my princess. Okay, see you later. See you on the trail.